Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday the 20th of November 2025. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying life as best you can. And here in Bangkok, Thailand, the temperature is 21 degrees, and I can tell you that's winter, 21 degrees Celsius, of course. I'm going to tell you that is winter for us here. It doesn't get too much colder than that. Well, it can occasionally. I must admit, occasionally it gets lower than that, but it's a noticeable drop in temperature here in Thailand. If you are coming from a cold country, it will feel warm, I suppose. It's still quite early in the morning. I presume it will warm up a bit more than that later on, but normally it stays hot all night. We normally have 24-hour heat. So when the temperatures drop down to 21 degrees, that feels nippy. I might have to put a sweater on later, something like that. It's so difficult to get inside the heads of these polluters that want to kill us all. I know they do it for money, but there must be something more than that. It can't just be about money. They must have a hatred of humanity or something. It's so difficult to work out. I mention this because in Michigan in the US, Trump's people, the administration of Donald Trump, has once again, this is the second time, extended the lease of a coal-fired power plant. It was supposed to close in May, and this is they ordered it to stay open for another 3 months, and they're doing it again, even though it's totally unnecessary, and it's cheaper to run, other forms of energy. There is absolutely no reason to keep it going. What could they be thinking? Do they think that they can escape kind of climate disaster themselves? Do the rich think that they have some? I mean, I know the idiot Musk wants to go and live on Mars, but I mean, do they think that they have some way out? Do they have super bunkers that are all, self-sufficient in in food and air conditioning or something? It's nonsense. It's so ridiculous. And yet they just don't seem to care. Even Michigan's Attorney General has gone to court to try to overturn the orders to keep the plant online. And it's just ridiculous. And yet they continue to do it and continue to run these ridiculously bad for the planet energy sources right now when other sources are there and taking over. All right. Shall we get on with our game of Sudoku then? This is the Guardian's hard level. Oh, first hard level of the week. That should warm me up a little bit before breakfast. And as soon as I see that first number, you'll be the first person to know. And there I see it. I've seen a 2 blocking up here and up there and across there. So that's how I'm going to begin today's game. We've also got 8s blocking across here and up there. 4. Oh, they're all coming. It's all coming out now. Just for a moment there, I thought, oh, I can't see anything, and suddenly it's all flooding out. Maybe it's stopped again. Maybe it's turned to a drip. If you feel like you can hear the sounds of Big Ben in the background, it's my neighbour's grandfather clock. It chimes along with Big Ben. It's the mini Ben, I guess. All right, let's go through one by one because I'm not seeing stuff. Not much, anyway. Okay, so we've got a pair of 2 and 8 across there. We've got a pair of 2 and 8 blocking down. So we can say that those 2 squares comprise 2 and 8. Can we get anything else out of it? Yes, we can, because we've got 4 blocking across here and across there. So that must be our 4. Once again, this is 2 and 8. So we can say that we've got a 3 in those squares there. We've got a 3 here. Can we get anything else with the 3s? Not sure. Alright, 2, 8. Anything else? I'm not sure. We'll come back later. But what I can see is 4 blocking to the top, to the top, to the top, to the top. Not enough. I thought I'd fixed one. No, I have not fixed one. Any more 4s? Let's just keep going. No, we've got 2 missing there. We've got 2 missing there. We've got 2 missing there. All right, forget that. Let's start going through again. What I do have is a pair of 4 and 5 here. Okay, so that means 4 and 5 are in those squares there. These squares then are not 4 or 5, they are 6, 7, 8. So that will give us 8 blocking up here. So 8 is in one of those 2 squares blocking down, 8 blocking down here, 8 across there, and across there, there's our 8. And now, of course, we can place the 2 across there and 2 down there. Missing numbers in this row are 1, 6 and 7. We've got 1 and 7 in the same column. That will be our 6. Seven blocking across there, up there. Last number over here is a 1. Ones are quite well defined now. We've got ones in these squares like this. So that means we know where every possibility for 1 is, and it's just limited to that. I looked at the 4, 5 here now. You know, I messed up the other day because I forgot to do some inspection, right? Now this is 4 and 5 in those squares, so I should look and see what goes here, shouldn't I? So we're looking for 2, 3, 9 in these squares here. 2, 3, 9. So I've also got 2s there. Can we say anything about 3 and a 9? Maybe not. Okay. But, oh no. Yes. Missing numbers along here are 2, 3, 7, 9. Am I right? 2, 3, 7, 9? 2, 3, 7, 9. Yeah. Yeah, 2, 3, 9 in this column, and they're black numbers, so they've been there since the beginning. But I guess we didn't have the 8 and the 4 there, so that's got to be a 7. So 7 blocks across here and across the bottom. That will give us 7 in that square. 7 going up to the top here like this means that that's a 7. 7 across here, 7 up there. There's a 7, and we're left with 7s like this. Okay, we've got 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking up here. 8 must be in one of these squares blocking down, 8 across that way, 8 across that way. There is our 8. And we've got 5 blocking this square, 5 blocking this square, so in this column there's our 5. And then we've got 9 blocking down here, so there's the 9, and the last number to place here is a 6. 6 blocking to the bottom, and here there's a 6. Missing numbers here are 3 and 9. And so this is not 3 or 9, it is 5. And then we can come up to the top and say what's missing there. 1, 2, 3, 4 we don't have. Okay. No change on digit 1. No change on 2s, I think. Alright, so I did say early on that we had 3s in one of these two squares, so now we know that can't be 3. That must be the 3, and that must be our 9. 9 blocks across there, that gives us 9 in that square there. This is now 1 and 3, so this is 2 and 9. Okay. All right. And this is 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6. Okay, we got 1 and 6 together. So that's our 3 then. So 3 blocking up here, 3 down there. There's a 3. Six stops this square from being a 6. We need a 6 in this column. It goes there. There's our 1. There's our 1. 9 blocks across here. There's the 9. 2 will finish this particular section. 2 blocks across here gives us 2 in that empty square there, and 2 blocking down here and across there means that's a 2, and I think we can finish the 2 as our first out of the way digit. Get out ya. Okay, it's gone. Right, we can get this number down here, can't we? It's a 9, and so we'll take 9s to the top and across here, and I think this is going to join digit 2 in the graveyard, in the digit graveyard. It has indeed. Or maybe it's been cremated. Should you bury our digits? Should you bury your digits, or should you burn them? Which is better for the environment? We're looking for 3, 6, 7 here. I can see the 6 and the 7. Can't see any 3s yet though. But 7 will be a finishable digit though. 7's across here. There's a 7. And 7 down here and up there will give us the final digit 7. Eight blocks this square, 8 blocks this square. So in this row there's our 8. 4 comes up here and blocks that square there, so that's the 4 at the end, and over here we shall place a 5. Four also blocking across here, up here, oops, not there, there, and 4 blocking up here, so that's 4 out of the way. And the last number to get here is in fact a 5. 5 across there should finish off digit 5, and the number to go here is 3. 3 blocks this square, we need a 3 in this column, that's the 3, the missing number 4. The rest of the column is, I want to say 6, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is 6. We're also missing a 6 there, and somewhere else across here, there we go. That's the last digit, 6. Missing number here, 8. Thank you for joining me. If you've enjoyed the game, please click the like button. And remember to subscribe to the channel. You're doing me a big favor by doing so. Thank you. 1 blocking across here. Here's a 1. There's a 3. 3 blocking to the bottom. There's a 3. And finish today's game with a 1. That's an enjoyable game, really. Not tricky at all, but just a little jog along. But at a reasonable pace, slightly better than walking, but not something that's going to tire us out early in this morning. Take care. Bye bye.